California, Staples Center, the Jazz taking on the Lakers. For the Utah Jazz, kind of a seesaw affair over the last 10 games. But this team feels they are better than a 500 team. They'll look to tip that balance with a win here. Lakers, Jazz, up next. Thanks for joining us in honoring Martin Luther King Day. It's a very special presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And we're pleased to have a legend of the game at the broadcast table with us, Candace Parker. Hey, Candace.
Hey, thanks for allowing me to join you all today. I appreciate it.
And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for the last handful of seasons for LeBron James.
And his assist numbers have been dropping over the past few years. Not a good trend. Perhaps he's become a little too concerned about finding his own shot and not seeing the rest of the court.
Here are the starters for Utah. Mitchell and Bogdanovich fill the wings. O'Neal is at power forward with Gobert anchoring at center. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Lakers, Johnson is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Malik Monk. And it's Bradley in at the 3 slot. So the Lakers win the tip. Westbrook against Conley. James. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
Come on, you think a little contact is going to throw the king off? No way.
Well, Candace, every NBA fan has their own opinion of Russell Westbrook. But player to player, you have to be a fan of his passion. He brings it each and every night.
He brings it each and every night. And there were questions at the beginning of his career if he was going to be able to sustain that level of passion. NBA, he has on a nightly basis. He attacks the rim like he did his rookie season.
Let's face it, you can't do what he does every night if it's not authentic. You can't fake that kind of effort.
I'm telling you, passion is a skill.
Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Uh-oh, LeBron's still doing amazing things at the rim. This guy is ageless.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Conley, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
Outside Bogdanovich. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. And here's Gobert from the arc. Can't get it to drop. And Los Angeles the other way now. Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful, you think?
You know, B.A., I think the Lakers, you have to have that one player. And that one player is Anthony Davis. You know, you have that guy that's willing to go out and just every possession defend. It really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
Starts with the anchor and builds around that.
At the line for Los Angeles, Malik Monk.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
Boy, Monk is so lethal and efficient as a scorer. I mean, great range, always hunting his shot. I'd like to see him work on his passing, but, man, he can put it in the basket.
Good on both. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to, you know, continue to stretch the defense. And you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. 16 feet out. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
Now, here is James. Give him 8.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Gobert with the bucket.
Nobody there to contest the finish. That's why you want to get the ball up quickly.
The Lakers in the lead. James outside. He's off on that one. Good D by Gobert. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, you know, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
Clock at 6. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. It's a tie ball game.
A nice strong finish from Bogdanovich, showing no fear at all.
Gobert against James. Westbrook. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Ingles from outside. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. Let's look at the best shooting teams in the association. Utah, number 1.
The smart offensive moves this team makes helps them open up the floor and find great looks. That's how they've secured such an impressive shooting percentage.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Changes here for the Lakers. Jordan's checked in for LeBron. Gordon Tucker comes in for Bradley. And Bazemore is subbed in for Monk. Shoots from the baseline. Westbrook, that's good. Candace, it's got to be great to have a daughter who can experience your career and achievements right alongside with you.
It's nothing like it. It's nothing like having to do what you say. Anytime I tell her a lesson or something, you know, there's always an ability to go on the computer and make sure mommy is doing what she says. So it's been a great experience. You know, all of my trophies, all of my accomplishments have been with Layla, and I wouldn't have it any other way because it's really honestly us.
Well, maybe the best way to describe Candace Parker. She's a great mom. Here's Gay. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 3rd assist of the night. The Lakers trail. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Pass to Anthony. Gay with the defensive effort.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
The kick out to Conley. On the wing, Clarkson puts up a 3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Westbrook against Conley. The fader. Rebounded by Gay.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
That one drops for him. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And adding to this lead right now. riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley passes to Gay. Yep, that one's good. Gay's got his second basket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Conley finds Clarkson. That one rolls around and rims out. And so it's the Utah Jazz earning this break in the action, up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this. And Jordan Clarkson winning the 6th Man of the Year in 2021.
It's been good for me. From day one, they showed me to come here and be myself, playing free with a free mind.
Grant, no doubt, Clarkson has been a revelation in Utah.
I mean, B.A., he really has, taking his offensive aggression to new heights. That microwave role suits him to a T.
And proud to have you with us on Martin Luther King Day for a special presentation of the NBA. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
They're showing some muscle here in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint.
So on the floor for Utah, Mike Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Hassan Whiteside. And it's Ingles in at the 3, the small forward. Howard's checked in for Jordan.
You know, Ariza offers his team invaluable experience. He's a natural leader who his teammates look up to.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
All right, B.A., Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Different perspective, Al. Good stuff. And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Candace?
Yeah, I grew up with 2 older brothers, and all we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but to have an opportunity to broadcast along some of the icons in the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time, it's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Horton Tucker. 3-pointer, no good. The Jazz have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Conley passes to Whiteside. Now here's Clarkson, guarded closely. Pass to Gay. And here's Whiteside, guarded by Howard. 4 on the clock. The shot by Conley, no good. The Lakers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Well, Candace, one area where the WNBA has dominated the NBA, free throw percentage.
Yes, I think that it definitely comes down to our bigs being able to stretch the floor. I don't know whether that has anything to do with playing overseas, but practice a lot of free throws during our career.
Takes a 13-footer. The Lakers with another miss. For Utah, they've got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter.
Hassan Whiteside.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
Yeah, I like what you said there. I mean, both teams are in the upper echelon of the conference, but they really dominated that matchup. We'll see if that continues to be the case tonight.
For the Jazz, Gobert's checked in for Gay, Bogdanovich comes in for Clarkson, and Mitchell subbed in for Conley. Here's Ariza, 9 points in his last outing. 1 for 3. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Well, Candace, we're seeing a lot more national broadcast of WNBA games. Great to see that enhanced spotlight on the women's game right now.
Yes, visibility is so important. You can't understand what you're not able to see, and so it's going to be crucial for our game's growth to continue to have that.
The Lakers with the ball, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Lakers making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in.
Russell Westbrook.
Mitchell against Westbrook. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. Both free throws good from Mitchell.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
To the inside. Here's James. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Looking to win the run.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And it's Mitchell, the miss. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Monk passes to James. Six on the shot clock. Takes one from 10 feet. Rebounded by the Jazz. Whiteside's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Ingles passes to Whiteside. Down low. Here's Gobert. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Anthony's checked in for Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's foul number 2 for him.
Picking up his 2nd foul here. Has to be careful because they can pile up quickly.
Pass to Westbrook. Monk with it. Five on the clock. Anthony, the pass to Monk. The 3, Westbrook. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, B.A.
Ingles passes to Gobert. Here's Bogdanovich. Man, that's good. Off the glass that time. Bogdanovich has got his 2nd basket of the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
To the middle. Here's Bradley. And Whiteside with a block.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Here's Mitchell. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're really working the paint now.
Gobert against James. Pass to Westbrook. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Mitchell.
He is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. O'Neal, he's checked in for Utah.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter.
Yeah, I like everything you said there because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Here's James. 14 feet away. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. And so it's the Utah Jazz with plenty of breathing room. 23 points to end the quarter. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Quinn Snyder, and Coach, you're getting stopped.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. Utah finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, they're not finding good shots.
And that's a wrap with the
Hey there, everyone. Glad you could join us on MLK Day on 2K Sports. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
LeBron James out there with Johnson. Then it's Malik Monk. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. That's the group for Frank Vogel getting going here in the second half.
You really get it all with Russell Westbrook. His versatility as a player is truly exceptional. That's what allows him to crank out triple-doubles one after another.
Westbrook with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Pass to Bradley. Launches a 3. That's good. And so Westbrook with the assist. Westbrook's got 3 assists in the game. And while Westbrook has led the league in triple-doubles many seasons, I think that stat is also a testament to his hustle.
Yeah, when it comes to pure energy, Westbrook is maybe unmatched. He's the ultimate hard worker. Every minute he's on the floor, he's doing his best to make an impact on the game.
Westbrook against Conley. Westbrook with the miss.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Outside Conley. Shoots over Westbrook. And that one's long.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
And he comes up with a bucket. James has got 10.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. O'Neal misses.
Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
And slam dunk by James. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right. Ariza's checked in for the Lakers. Horton Tucker comes in for Monk. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court, and opponents can foul to force your hand.
Here's Clarkson. The Jazz with another miss.
And I'm sure this isn't how they drew it up at the half. Only 1 for 5 here in the third quarter.
Pass to Johnson. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 4th assist in this one.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Stolen. Westbrook, the pass to Johnson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
So, Brian, the NBA tests out different rules in the G League, including shooting one free throw for all the possible points to speed things up. How much did it hurt players' free throw percentages, not getting the multiple tries? Well, averages dropped a percentage point or 2. Is that a deal breaker or something to consider?
Yeah, those are good questions. We'll see, Allie. Thank you. Okay, outside. Pass to Clarkson. He shoots it. And again, another missed shot.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile one block?
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Ingles, he's checked in for Utah. And Utah calls time here.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Pass to Clarkson. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Really a good free throw shooter. You'd like to see Clarkson get to the line even more because of that.
And so he hits both. Here's Horton Tucker. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Ariza. Ingles defending. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Here's Conley. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Ingles. Conley's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Pass to Howard. Here's Horton Tucker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. And that one's good. Clarkson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
Pass to Anthony. Over Gay. And that one hits the back iron.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Gobert with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Here's Reeves into the lane. And he makes it.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it.
Sometimes that's all you need.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Anthony outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Pass to Reeves. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Howard. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Clarkson outside. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
As he often does, Clarkson pushing the action, drawing a trip to the line.
Both teams will make substitutions. And so Clarkson nails both of them.
He couldn't get to the line once in the first half. Coach must have really talked to him at the break.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Step back and fire. The bank shot, no good. And there's the drive. And that one is hammered home.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Big-time effort for Jordan Clarkson, providing a lot of energy for the Jazz. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And again, happy Martin Luther King Day as we return to the court here on 2K Sports. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Ingles and Bogdanovich, your small and power forwards. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
The 3 from Mitchell. Rebound, the Lakers.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Bazemore. Anthony against Bogdanovich. Back to Bazemore. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Jazz shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Clarkson. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles. Clarkson's got 19 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And slammed dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Mitchell against Jordan. And stolen by Anthony. Here's Bradley. Offensive rebound. Jordan with the bucket.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
And Mitchell with the slam.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now a timeout called by the Lakers. Coaching turnover is a fact of life in the NBA. Grant, as a player, how tough is it to adapt to a new coach?
Well, it depends on the timing. I mean, an offseason change gives the team a time to get used to a new system. Now, if it happens in midseason, it can be a little tough. The learning curve is definitely steep.
O'Neal, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Clarkson. O'Neal on the wing. Outside Conley. 6 to shoot. Driving inside, and down it goes. 2 points.
And Conley loves to get into the lane, using his quickness and athleticism to perfection right there.
Westbrook into the lane, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And Russell Westbrook on the move once again, this time to the Lakers. Now, what's interesting, I mean, he played so long for the OKC Thunder, and now on his 4th team in the past 4 years. But still, you can't deny the impact when he's on the floor.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Hey, you can't diminish Westbrook's triple-doubles, but just as important to me are the intangibles. His passion, his tenacity, his competitive spirit and drive. I mean, that infects the whole team in a positive way.
Outside Mitchell. Over James. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Here's Monk. The Lakers with another miss. The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Monk against Mitchell. Well, back in 2017, the league adjusted the odds to the lottery. How do you like the change?
I really love it. I mean, instead of drawing the top 3, it's now the top 4, adding to the randomness and giving another team a chance to be in that mix for the top pick. And evening out the odds has produced some shockers, too. New Orleans getting Zion was one of them.
And the Lakers shooting only 35% so far. Here's Bradley. The shot's good on the assist by James.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's James. Banked it in off the glass. James has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
Outside Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from 12. Good on the jump shot.
Nice touch on Mitchell's mid-range J. He gives it just enough to sink the shot.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're down by 20. A minute and a half left in the final quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Rudy Gobert.
With the way he shot the ball, he had to be the choice. His percentage was fantastic, and he's just done a great job of finding space and taking advantage of every inch the defense gives him.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Oh, swiped away.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Jazz.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And you look at their record after tonight, 30 wins on the year.
And you always like to get the early edge in a season series. It gives you confidence. It sets the table for 2 more games to come against Los Angeles.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Rudy Gobert.
And you can't put a price on the value of his rebounding in this game. His effort on the glass was a game changer.
Pass to Ellington. Second shot opportunity. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Azubuike's shot is good.
Hey, guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Pass to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hughes. 19-footer. Howard grabs the miss.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Over to the left wing. And so it's Utah easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Joe, as usual, you guys did a great job of working it around. What's allowed you to be successful offensively?
I think just like you said, just that we've got unselfish guys. We move the ball. Obviously making shots helps the end of that. But all season we've had an unselfish team. We enjoy playing together, and I think it shows when we play like we did tonight.
Congrats on the great teamwork tonight.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. So long, everyone.